A lot of people feel more isolated after they start changing inside. Most don't talk about it, but it's one of the clearest signs something is shifting. You might notice that the things you used to enjoy no longer excite you. Old friends or habits might feel heavy or uninteresting. This isn't a sign that something is wrong with you. It's your inner world growing, and your outer world simply hasn't caught up yet. Many people go through life following routines that feel comfortable, even if those routines don't truly reflect who they are. When a person begins awakening, they start noticing deeper truths about themselves and the world around them. Suddenly, the shallow or repetitive conversations, superficial connections, and meaningless distractions start to feel empty. It's like a filter is being applied to life, and only things that truly resonate with your soul can pass through. Feeling isolated doesn't always mean you are physically alone. Sometimes you can be surrounded by people and still feel disconnected. This happens because your energy begins to change. Your priorities, your thoughts, and your values shift in ways that make old relationships feel incompatible. You might even notice that some people start to drift away naturally, and while it can feel painful, it's part of the process. This phase often comes with moments of deep self-reflection. You may ask yourself questions like, "Why do I feel different?" or "Why do I no longer enjoy the same things?" These questions are not signs of weakness or failure. They are signals that your inner self is awakening. By reflecting and observing these changes, you begin to understand yourself on a level you couldn't before. One of the most important things to understand is that this isolation is temporary, even though it might feel permanent. The period of disconnection is a phase of preparation. It is giving you time to reorganize your thoughts, discover your true passions, and find people and experiences that align with your growth. The universe often removes distractions, people, or habits that no longer serve your higher purpose. You might also experience a heightened sense of sensitivity during this time. Emotions feel stronger, your perception of the world becomes sharper, and you start noticing patterns that you didn't see before. It can be overwhelming at first because your mind is adjusting to this new level of awareness. Don't panic. This sensitivity is actually a gift. It allows you to connect with your own intuition and recognize what is authentic and meaningful in life. Another reason for feeling isolated is the shift in energy. As you awaken, your vibration changes. People who resonate at lower or stagnant energy levels may unintentionally feel out of sync with you. This does not make them bad people, and it does not make you better than them. It simply means that your path is evolving. Sometimes the people you love the most may not understand these changes, which can make you feel even more alone. During this time, it's essential to nurture yourself. Spend moments alone without feeling guilty. Engage in activities that feed your soul, like journaling, meditation, walking in nature, or creative expression. These practices help you connect with your inner self and provide a sense of grounding. Remember, solitude at this stage is not loneliness. It is an opportunity to grow, heal, and strengthen your awareness. You might also notice that your interests start to shift. Books, movies, music, or conversations that once excited you may no longer have the same effect. This is normal. Your mind is becoming more aligned with higher truths, and your tastes are evolving to match your inner growth. Embrace these changes instead of resisting them. They are signs that you are shedding old layers and stepping into your true self. Some people fear that this isolation means they will be alone forever. This is a misconception. Awakening often feels lonely because the world around you hasn't fully caught up with the changes inside you. Once your energy stabilizes, you will naturally attract people and experiences that resonate with your new frequency. The disconnection now is simply a preparation for deeper connections later. Finally, it's important to remember that everyone's journey is unique. Some people awaken gradually, while others experience sudden shifts. Feeling isolated at this stage does not mean you are failing. It is proof that you are changing, evolving, and stepping into a higher version of yourself. Accept this phase with patience and curiosity.
Observe how your thoughts, emotions, and relationships are transforming. This is the first step towards embracing your true potential and finding harmony within yourself and the world around you.
Now that you understand why isolation happens, let's talk about how to move through it. Feeling disconnected doesn't mean you are broken. It means your inner self is preparing you for something greater. The key is to embrace this phase instead of resisting it. One of the first steps is to accept your feelings without judgment. Many people fight against loneliness, thinking it's a problem to solve. But isolation is not a problem, it's a message. It tells you that your soul needs space to grow. Instead of distracting yourself or forcing connections, allow yourself to sit with your feelings and observe them. This helps you understand what is changing inside you. During this time, it's helpful to create a daily routine that supports your growth. Simple practices like meditation, journaling, or mindful walking can make a big difference. Even a few minutes each day can help you stay grounded and connected to your own energy. Over time, these small habits build a strong foundation for your spiritual and emotional development. Another important aspect is understanding your boundaries. As you change, certain relationships or environments may no longer feel supportive. This doesn't mean you should cut everyone off, but it does mean recognizing what drains your energy and making space for what nourishes you. Setting boundaries is not selfish, it is necessary for your growth. You may also notice a stronger intuition emerging during this period. Pay attention to your inner guidance. It can show up as feelings, thoughts, or sudden insights. Trusting this inner voice will help you navigate decisions, relationships, and life paths that are aligned with your true self. The more you practice listening to yourself, the clearer your path will become. It's normal to crave connection during this time, but not all connections are equal. Seek relationships that resonate with your new frequency. These may be friends who share your interests, mentors who understand your journey, or communities that inspire you. Quality matters more than quantity. A few deep connections are more valuable than many shallow ones. During isolation, creativity often rises naturally. You may feel inspired to write, paint, sing, or explore other forms of self-expression. This creativity is a reflection of your inner growth and can be a powerful way to process your feelings. Don't ignore these impulses. They are part of your awakening. It's also important to practice self-compassion. You may feel impatient or frustrated with yourself or with the world around you. Remind yourself that growth takes time. Comparing your journey to others will only create unnecessary stress. Focus on your own progress and celebrate the small changes you notice every day. Another helpful practice is to spend time in nature. Natural environments can help you feel more balanced and connected. The rhythm of the earth, the wind, the sun, or the water can calm your mind and support your energy. Nature often reminds us that change is a natural part of life and that everything has its own timing. Finally, keep in mind that this isolation is temporary. As you continue to grow, your energy will attract people, opportunities, and experiences that are aligned with your higher self. The loneliness now is preparing you for deeper connections and a more fulfilling life. Embrace it, explore it, and trust that it is part of your journey. Remember, your awakening is not about fitting in or following the crowd. It's about discovering your true self, understanding your purpose, and connecting with what truly matters. Feeling isolated is just a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Allow this phase to guide you, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your soul.